Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Hello and welcome to our video about Nelson Mandela. He is one of the most important and inspiring figure of the 20th century, known for his fight against apartheid in South Africa and his long imprisonment before becoming the country's first black president in 1994. However, there are some lesser known about Mandela that you may not be aware of. In this video, we will take a closer look at the 10 interesting and lesser known facts about Nelson Mandela. Mandela's birth name was Rolihlahla Mandela, which means troublemaker or pulling the branch of a tree in Xhosa, his native language. When he started school, he was given the name Nelson by his teacher, as was the custom in South Africa to give black children's English name. Mandela was born into the Tempu royal family in the Eastern Cape of South Africa. His father was a chief, which made him a prince in his community. Despite his royal lineage, Mandela's family was not wealthy and he had a modest upbringing. Mandela was expelled from the University of Fort Hare for his involvement in a student protest against the university's poor living conditions. He completed his degree through correspondence courses while in prison. Mandela was a talented athlete and enjoyed boxing as a young man. He began boxing at the age of 16 and quickly became skilled in the sport. Mandela saw boxing as a way to improve his physical fitness and build his confidence. He trained at a gym in Johannesburg and won several matches as an amateur boxer. In fact, his love for boxing was so strong that he even considered pursuing a career in professional boxing, but decided to focus on his political activism instead. Mandela was a lawyer and opened a law firm in Johannesburg with his friend Oliver Tambo. The firm provided legal assistance to black South Africans who were discriminated against by the apartheid government. Mandela himself was arrested and charged with treason for his anti-apartheid activism and spent 27 years in prison. Mandela was a fan of Indian films, especially those made by Bollywood, and invited Indian film stars like Amitabh Bachchan and Shah Rukh Khan to South Africa during his presidency. He saw similarities between the struggles of Indians under British colonialism and the plight of black South Africans under apartheid. Mandela was a prolific writer and wrote several books, including his autobiography Long Walk to Freedom. He also wrote a collection of letters and speeches called Conversations with Myself, which was published after his death. Mandela had a fear of flying and would often travel long distance by car or train. He once traveled for 3 days by train from Cape Town to Cairo to attend a meeting of the Organization of African Unity. Mandela was fluent in several languages, including English, Xhosa, and Afrikaans, the language of the apartheid government. He also spoke some French and Portuguese. His ability to speak multiple languages helped him connect with people from different backgrounds and cultures. Mandela enjoyed gardening and had a vegetable garden at his home in Johannesburg. He also had a passion for flowers and enjoyed arranging them in vases. In his later years, he often spent time tending to his garden and taking care of his flowers. Thank you for watching our video about Nelson Mandela. We hope you have learned something new about this important historical figure. Nelson Mandela's life and legacy continue to inspire people around the world to fight for justice, equality, and human rights. Please let us know in the comment if there are any other interesting facts you know about Mandela that we didn't cover in this video.
For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation.